Before you sit for WAEC Mathematics 2026, there is something you need to know. WAEC may change the numbers, but certain question patterns keep showing up year after year. In fact, if you have solved enough past questions, you will notice that some topics are practically guaranteed to appear. So in this video, I will review the WAEC mathematics question types examiners love repeating and show you exactly how to tackle them. Miss these topics and you could be giving away easy marks. So ensure you watch the video to the end to get the full gist. Let's get to the video. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. In this channel, we make mathematics, statistics and physics easy. So if you click the subscribe button to join the learning community. Let's get started. Question type 1. Question 1. Change of subject formula. So we have change of subject formula. This is one WAEC's favorite areas. A question may ask, make x the subject of formula. So we have y equals to 3x plus 5. And from here, they can tell you, make x the subject of formula. How will you do that? It's very, very easy. We have y minus 5 equals to 3x, right? To make x of the formula, I have to divide both sides by 3. So we have x equals to y minus 5 all over 3. So we have x equals to y minus 5 all over 3. This is how you make x a subject of formula. Easy marks. Whenever I see make x of the formula, you make sure you isolate x. Either I put x in the left hand side or put x in the right hand side, but x needs to be alone. That's what the formula means. So I done with question 1. Now on to the next. Question 2. Simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equations. WAEC asks this almost every year. Example, we have 2x plus y equals to 8, and we have x minus y equals to 1. Now we should solve this. We should find x and y. This is a simultaneous equation. You have to use either elimination or substitution method. Then you find your x and y. This question usually comes out every in WAEC, simultaneous equation. So ensure you jot it down. Simultaneous equation, that's your question 2 that always comes out in your WAEC. But if you solve this using elimination method, you have that your x equals to 3 and your y equals to 2. This is question number 2, simultaneous equation. Now on to the next. Question 3. Question 3, we have statistics. This is one of the most important topics or most important questions that usually comes out in your WAEC mathematics. Statistics. Many students ignore statistics, and I wonder why. Why would you ignore statistics? WAEC frequently asks questions on the following. Ensure you jot this down. Take notes. WAEC asks questions on the following. We have mean, that is 1. Median, which is the middle number, 2. Mode, most frequent number, and range. This is under measures of central tendency. Now let me give you an example. For example, they say find the mean of 2, 6, 8 and 10. This one is a very easy one. You know, where they'll give you more complex ones where has to be a frequency, but because of time, I could not use that one as an example because it will take much time, and I don't want this video to be too long. I want to give you guys the area of concentration. That's what this video is for. To find the mean, because there's no frequency, you sum the number and divide it by the total number of numbers that is here. So our mean now equals to 2 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10 all over 4. If you punch this with your calculator, we'll have 26 over 4 as our mean. Statistics often provide some of the easiest marks in the entire paper. So don't joke with the statistics. A measure of central tendency, a measure of dispersion usually comes out in your WAEC mathematics. Now, question number 4, percentage. Question 4, we have our percentage. Right? These topics, this topic appears repeatedly. For example, we have a shirt costs 8,000 naira and is sold at 10% discount. Now, they say we should find the selling price. Find the selling price, right? To do this, because they said the shirts or better still, the cost price is 8,000 naira and they say it's sold at 10% discount. So, in order to find the actual selling price, you need to remove 10% from 8,000 first. So, doing that, we have 10%, which is 10 over 100 times 8,000, right? 0000, so which is 800 naira. Now to get the selling price, do your cost price minus your discount. So selling price equals to cost price minus discount, which is equals to cost price is what? 8,000 naira minus 800 naira, which is equals to 7,200. This is your question number 4. Now under this question, you need to learn discount, profit loss, profit and loss, sorry, percentage increase and percentage decrease. WAEC loves them. I repeat, learn your discount, profit and loss, percentage increase and percentage decrease. This is question type 4. And take note, this is not question 1, this is question type 1. I'm giving you the types of question that WAEC loves repeating for mathematics. So this is your question type 1, question type 2, question type 3, and question type 4. Now, the next one, question type 5. Question type 5. Now, question type 5 is a very, very important one. And this is actually my best. Trigonometry. Question type 5, we have trigonometry. Right? Students fear trigonometry, and I wonder why. This is one of the best topics in mathematics. And unfortunately, WAEC loves it. You need to memorize your basic angles, or better still, your basic sine degrees. No, we have these are the basic degrees in mathematics: 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, 0 degree, and finally 90 degree. You need to master your sine, cosine, and tan. for these degrees. Yes, your WAEC, you'll be given a calculator, but your JAM, you won't be given a calculator. So you need to master them. These are your degrees, and you master them very well. But in this channel, we make this easier for students. So I'll give it to you in this video. So we have memorize sine 30 degree, which is what? 1 over 2. Memorize this. We have comma cos 60 degree, which is also 1 over 2. Sine 60, okay, I've done that. Sine 90 degree, which is equals to 1. Cos 0 degree, which is equals to 1. Tan 45 degree, which is equals to 1. Sine 60 degree, which is equals to root 3 over 2. And cos 30 degrees, which is equals to root 3 over 2. Please, I would love this if you guys master this basic sine, cosine, and tan of these degrees. It will make you faster than your peers. Question type 6. Quadratic equations. Very, very important. Another of my best topics in mathematics. Quadratic equations. A very common WAEC topic. Yes, we all know that. Quadratic equation is a very, very common WAEC topic. Example: solve x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. To solve a quadratic equation, you can either use your factorization method, your completing the square method, or by the almighty formula, or better still, the formula method. So, whichever method you love using the most, you can use it to solve this particular question. But in WAEC, they can specify the type for you to use. So, I'm sure you learn all these methods I gave you now. Let me give you the methods. Method number 1, factorization method. 2, completing the square method. And finally, formula method. So you guys have an assignment. Assignment to solve this quadratic equation and drop an answer in the comment section. I'll go over and review and check who got it and correct those that didn't get it. So you can use among these three methods and solve it. You'll get the same answer. Question type 7. Now, question type 7, mensuration. Mensuration, this is almost guaranteed. Yes, why I love asking questions on mensuration. Mensuration is one of the best areas on for WAEC mathematics. WAEC asks questions on area, volume, surface area. Yes. For example, WAEC can tell you to find the area of a circle if its radius is 7 centimeter. And we know that area is what? Pi r square, right? This is area here, pi r square. And pi times the radius is 7. So 7 square is 49. So we have 49 pi. Mensuration usually comes out in WAEC every year. So ensure you master your mensuration. Question type 8, we have bearing and distances. In secondary school, this was one of the topics that I hated the most, but when I saw it in my WAEC, it broke my heart. That's why I ensure I added it in this video. It is a surprisingly common WAEC topic. Students often skip it, but examiners don't. Students skip it, but examiners don't skip it. But in this channel, I make this easier for the students, so I will obviously give you what to focus on. That's why you guys love me. So focus on compass directions, three-figure bearings, and scale drawings. Focus on these three subtopics: compass directions, three-figure drawings, and three-figure bearings and scale drawings. One question here can earn you easy marks, so ensure you learn your bearing and distance. Question type 9, sets. WAEC loves asking questions under sets involving your union, intersection, and your complement. But before you solve any question on sets, ensure you draw your Venn diagram. Venn diagram is very, very important for your sets. Before you solve any set question, ensure you draw your Venn diagram to give you more marks and make your work neat. Now, the last but not the least, question type 10, simple probability. This topic appears almost every year. For example, why can ask you this question: a bag contains 3 red balls and 2 blue balls. Find the probability of picking a red ball. Let me solve this for you guys here in this paper. We know that they said a bag contains 3 red balls, so number of red balls equals to 3, number of blue balls equals to 2. What is the probability of finding what? A red ball. And we know that the formula for probability is what? Probability equals to number of outcome all over total possible outcomes. And here our total possible outcomes equals to what? 3 plus 2, because we have those 2 balls, red and blue. So 3 plus 2 give us what? 5. So our TPO, total possible outcome, is 5. So therefore our probability now of our red ball equals to number of outcome for red, which is 3, all over total possible outcome, which is what? 5. And also probability for the blue ball is number of outcome for blue, which is 2, all over total possible outcome, which is what? 5. So these are how you solve your probability questions. If you're preparing for WAEC Mathematics 2026, focus heavily on these 10 areas because they have a long history of appearing in the examination. Don't just watch this video, pause it, write these topics down, practice past questions from each topic. Yes, past questions are very, very important. Ensure you practice them because the students who score A1 are not necessarily the smartest. They are usually the ones who know what WAEC asks about often. Comment below A1 loading if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.